It would just never work for me. I can't stand how he moves. He feels so slow all the time. But the idea of Strange is so sick.
Strange on paper, great. Strange in execution, be determined.
Yeah, like the consequences of my actions come through when I have to play that guy.
All right, Jill, Frank, Strider. All right, interesting team. Not a lot of health on that squad, though, so that's something you got to look out for.
I definitely agreed. But I mean, this team does have a true anchor, and as we saw earlier in last week's tournament, NonSexualRice is able to go pretty even with people playing the main stuff here. And I think that Trish especially has trouble in this because Strider is like an assist. It's an assist that's just designed to beat her whole game plan.
Yeah, having a way to keep characters like Trish out of the sky using that Vajra assist is going to be really helpful for NonSexualRice. And he keeps going for these really tricky resets in the corner with Jill, but gets hit by the shield skill, so TreeKilla getting a chance to play here a little bit.
Oh, he gets the poke for the OTG. Very nice. Back in this, and like you said, not a lot of health to play with here, so the team falls apart pretty quickly when one hit comes through. Robbie Duran, by the way.
Jill, I believe, has sub 800, if my math is right.
I think so.
Pretty low. That's going to go through.
Shouts to Robbie Duran and a Dark Shot, by the way, both coming through. Appreciate y'all a lot. Thank you very much.
Right, so now we actually have Frank level 1 in the anchor slot right now. Not anything to worry about as of yet for NonSexualRice, but he's going to have to deal with this X Factor level 3 Skrull unless he gets that hit.
And right away should be able to close this one out. No is just going to go for the Tiger and look for the OTG here. Or look for the mix-up, rather. Off the wall and does find the connection. Has the shopping cart as well to help extend. I like that little pressure string.
Yeah, it's a good way to pin down when Strider goes on the wall. Obviously, he can't block. He's not safe, but having that assist, keep someone in block stun, worked out well.
Oh, funky little interaction between the assists there. Trish actually ends up coming out behind Jill and breaks up the combo, which is going to end up losing Jill in the end. Too much damage here out on the outside of the Taskmaster team.
Yeah, gonna spend the 2 bars just to make sure he gets rid of Jill. Really take away a lot of mobility from NonSexualRice's team by taking that character out.
And even with Strider, it's going to be very difficult for Frank to be able to close the distance on this Trish. He's laying down the traps, calling the assist at pretty good timings here. But
He trades out. I'm curious to see how the Frank zombies interact with the Trish traps. We might not find out in this game because Trish is definitely going to go down, but those zombies are their own like separate character bodies, so I imagine they eat up a trap much like a character would.
Definitely agreed. And I think we went for quarter circle forward into the picture and then quarter circle forward into the super, which actually gave us the DP because it held the forward from the first super. That's what that execution error looked like.
Yeah, I'd have to imagine that's what came out, because obviously the funny face pressure is an anti-air throw, so.
It's a fun pass. Okay, we're frame trapping right now. I like it.
Yeah, and this is kind of the problem with NonSexualRice's team. When he doesn't have X Factor, this team does not do a lot of damage.
Okay, we have to pick up though. We're here. TAC maybe? No, it's just going to keep it rolling. Just whiff.
Oh, yeah, that'll still come out. Right, so he does get another level. So he's level 4, so he gets the chainsaws now. Those normals are going to chip.
Oh, and of course, I mean, that's the Taskmaster lifeblood, right? Whether you get shield skills or you get throw, either way, that is an amazing situation to get set up there. Clean up.
Yeah, man, nice turnaround there from TreeKilla to tie it up 1-1. And Memes Make Price, thank you so much for the subscription, bro. 44 months. Really appreciate it.
My coat, man. Good to see you. Oh, slide straight into low. Doesn't get the confirm afterwards here. And of course, it's shield skills again being a little disrespectful. Swinging out too many normals at that mid-range.
Yeah, Jill does have some funky buttons, and some of them do have invincibility, but yeah, if you're swinging them out too recklessly, she's going to get opened up. Again, goes for that reset in the corner there with the Vajra and the little dash from Jill, and should have enough damage here to get the kill, maybe get a DHC into Frank. Oh, not enough time.
Okay, I like that. Using the Strider, actually catches the mash there, it looked like, whether it was a push block or trying to go for some kind of normal. But in the end, we're still able to swing on the way down. Super's fully invincible, though, to go through.
Yeah, one of the things Jill does trade off in terms of not doing a lot of damage, he does have that fully invincible super, like you said, and some invincibility on her special moves. So actually a really difficult character to kind of pressure down.
Yeah, I mean, I say this every single time we had Jill, but if Somersault was on any other character, it'd be the most hated move in the game.
Oh, absolutely.
It is just extremely strong. Misses out on the whiff punish, but it doesn't matter. We still find the secondary mix-up into the overhead and a little bit extra just because.
Oh, we're resetting all over the place. We're not finishing our plate. She's going to get lit up for this, though. Energy Kyoka coming through with the subscription. Shoutouts to you. And now we got level 3 X Factor Skrull going to command throw him right out of the super activation.
Oh, this is bad. Should be able to kill on one bar, and it kills so fast. Remora coming through with the gifted subscription. Sweaty Spaghetti, thank you.
A battle of 2 real anchors here. Going to get the orbs activated. So now Skrull's X Factor's almost out, and Strider is really dangerous right now.
Yeah, and pretty much able to track it down at that point. Does pull out the orb just because for the fans, and is able to get the close out there. Nice stuff, NonSexualRice. Keeping it rolling here. As AJ also coming through with the raid. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Hope you had a good stream.
It's a set point here for NonSexualRice. That Jill has been looking solid so far and finds yet another low to start the match off.
Okay. Should be able to kill here in the corner for sure. Nice little
Oh, got the full
extension.
combo. Right, I like it. Lots of good damage there from Jill.
Oh, and that's one of the problems with this team too, is that even if you do find the knockdown with Strider there, Jill, I mean, you get OTG at best.
Yeah, you get the little OTG grab that I believe she has, but that's about it. She doesn't get a follow-up off of that.
Honestly, that's all she's going to need, though, in a moment like this. Brings it down to the final character. Skrull has to do it all on his own.
All it takes is one hit, though, to get things started, and this could be the hit that TreeKilla was looking for.
Oh, yeah, gets the interruption, goes for the X Factor while he's still standing. This is huge. Should be able to kill.
Yeah, there should be enough damage with X Factor level 2. Isn't even going to need to spend more than 1 bar. Going to spend the 1. Has level 4 in case Skrull survives, but that's going to do it. NonSexualRice taking it 3-1 to start off the night.
Definitely a strong showing for sure. As he said, was looking incredibly good in the normal bracket last week, so excited to get to see that extended into this one as well. How's it?
2-4-4.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I'm down for that.
Big meaty body up front. Obviously going to be a lot of health for Firebrand to try to work through, but it's going to be a good way for Bruno to build meter for the other 2 meter-hungry characters on his team.
Definitely agreed. Plus, I mean, this character has a pretty high priority way to be able to get involved and a decent projectile here. So it's going to be able to be relevant and neutral to some degree here, because you can't brute force nearly as hard with Taskmaster arrows as you could if you had Doom Beam.
Yeah, those fully charged up Mighty Strikes are going to allow Thor to really put some pressure and close the distance on Firebrand, but that mobility of Firebrand is eventually going to be a problem, and we're seeing it here. It just goes for a reset. I like that. Gets the Tenderizer to keep it meaty.
Yeah, I mean, that is a classic reset at this point, too. And we're going to go for the snap after the first hit and try and take care of the anchor, which we absolutely will here. So it gets the pickup. See, normally that's where you get the hard tag with Doom, so that's kind of where we're losing out.
Yeah, absolutely. You have to go for resets. You actually have to let your opponent potentially play the game again, which Firebrand normally does not want to do.
Yeah, what a shame.
Oh, cooks up Hawkeye, though. All right, so takes out the anchor on Bruno's team. That could be big.
Yeah, mission complete. That was an unfortunate call, the assist there from Bruno. And I do see somebody in the chat mentioned it, and I forgot to say something at the beginning of the stream. Today is a very important day, and for YouTube as well. On the recording of this stream, today is actually Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3's 13th birthday. He's a teenager now.
Wow. Gonna start talking back to us. That's when the problems really start.
He's at that age. He doesn't understand why he doesn't have a cell phone yet.
Oh, goodness gracious. By the way, coming through with the stub for 36 months. Thank you, Dusty Bristles, and thank you to Durandai 1707 for the 15 months as well. As we've been saying all that, SkrullSpawn with a really healthy lead right now over Bruno.
Yeah, Bruno, I mean, Bruno's got their best character for sure in this anchor spot now, though. Obviously, Deadpool, not quite what you would consider a dark anchor in these moments, but absolutely capable. A character that lays down a ton of chip and is able to get pretty decent solo mix-ups as long as they have teleports. But I'm wasting a lot of breath because he's dead. There's just, you're not even going to get to see it.
Dead. Firebrand with that luminous body, you not only get the speed up of the install, but you still get to build meter. One of the nice things about that install super compared to things like Devil Trigger.
Yeah, it's one of like one of 3 installs you can still build meter in. Denjin, well, it's him, Arthur, and Morgan, I think, right?
Denjin you can build meter, so I think it's 4. I know Morgan can. I know Arthur can. Yeah, I think it is those 4. But yeah, chat correct us if we're wrong. Nice by Bruno finding the hit. Oh, it doesn't get the OTG there. I wanted to call quick work instead. I don't know, but SkrullSpawn now capitalizing on that mistake.
Dude, C-Racker, Mr. Cracker coming through the $100 contribution into the match arena. Thank you so much for helping us beef up the prize pool. Shout out to Mustard Pie as well for the classic. I don't even have to say how much. You know how much.
You want to talk about someone who can afford to spend all that money on Grubhub. Our man C-Racker coming in there.
Thank you very, very much again. Appreciate you always for being able to support these tournaments and help put some more money in these players' pockets. We appreciate that a lot.
All right, so Bruno going to have to make a decision here on whether or not they want to keep Thor alive or safely DHC them out. They're not going to get to make that choice, though. Thor's going to go down to the Demon Missile assist.
Oh no, and just gets cleaned up. Okay, and I mean, we know the route for the Taskmaster combo. Unfortunately, there was just a touch too high in the air. I think the first launcher, we ended up a little bit too high in the air, but this time should be able to work out. But no,
that Commentator's Curse coming in. Bruno getting a lot of extra chances here at life. You'd think that SkrullSpawn had the bad connection.
Super's not going to work out. Did have the threat of the DHC, though, so SkrullSpawn couldn't do too much to punish, but an execution error actually prevents the kill on the first hit, but it's fine. Super kills.
So imagine if Deadpool's gun super in the air could be aimed like Taskmaster's arrow super in the air. How much better that super would be.
I don't want to play that version of this game.
I don't think anyone does. Speaking of not getting to play right now, Bruno down to just Hawkeye, and Hawkeye's going to go down here. The Skrull Port's going to take him out, and SkrullSpawn going to go up 2-0 here right now with Bruno.
Yeah, I mean, the way he's playing, looking like a contender tonight for sure. SkrullSpawn, obviously, I believe a few months ago, less than a year ago, switched over to the Firebrand. I know they had been playing it, but originally they were a Nova player. So this swap has just looked really, really good ever since they've gone for it. I like it a lot.
Look at them out there trying to play a more honest, hardworking character.
Yeah,
you gotta respect that.
Nova's too broken. You had to do something a little more
Nova's too unfair. That's why they're a 6 and Firebrand's a 3.
Oh god, nice throw. Should be able to get the OTG off of that, but misses out.
Yeah, just a little late there on the pickup. Still gets the Luminous Body activation to keep themselves relatively safe.
Oh, and if you ever see those lights in the air, a lot of the time it's just missed execution on the command dash, because backwards quarter circle light with Firebrand is the downward dash command dash. So usually, if the lights are whiffing, they're just trying to get to the ground.
Well, that makes sense. So yeah, Bruno's still playing the same kind of game plan, just trying to slowly inch their way in with Thor, getting good damage. Firebrand down, Taskmaster going to come in losing about 30% of their health. So a good start to this round for Bruno.
Really good block on the cross up, but gets tri-jumped on by the Thor and has that OTG assist, so is able to get a little bit of an extension here. By a little bit, I mean maybe just enough, but no, off the drop, it still didn't chip.
Yeah, unfortunately, you normally have a lot of time to go into super off that Mighty Strike, but it took a little too much time on Bruno's end. Taskmaster still goes down.
Let that rock the full way through. How often do you get to see the full animation of that?
And that's going to trade out again. And yeah, once again, another dangerous level 3 X Factor Skrull, but we might not get to see it this game.
No, the timing on that was so awkward because Thor makes them go into a slow fall, and now Skrull's going to get a chance.
Yeah, this is all Skrull needs, is just one chance. We're really just one mix-up away now from SkrullSpawn closing this out.
Okay, it ends up working out. It had me super scared with not going for the super there, and Hawkeye just comes in swinging. It was H?
Hey man, when your connection's that bad, you're swinging any button and hoping. So it works out for Bruno here. They're going to close out with the level 3 and get on the board. 2-1 now.
I think maybe just trying to initiate or tech a throw of SkrullSpawn goes for an awkward jump there. Because normally, I mean, like when you watch some of these Hawkeye players, like Flocker being an example, usually when they're mashing on incoming, it's usually S, which actually is a pretty good normal on the way down.
Nice block by Bruno there on the tricky overhead low setup of SkrullSpawn, but you know, finds his way out, gets a chance to play just raw S. Just do it.
Why not? Like you said, when you're playing mail-in chess, might as well send something.
Exactly. You send in the postcard and hoping that normal hit.
Oh, dude, does get the connection though, finds the low, looks for the cross up there, but a pretty easy block for SkrullSpawn.
Yeah, the real saving grace for Thor is even though they're harder execution-wise compared to other big bodies, they still do big body damage. Like, look at the chunks of health coming off of Taskmaster right now. Gonna be able to kill with one bar here. Or he's gonna drop, whatever works.
Oh man, I mean, by all accounts, he was dead there. Another drop with the back throw. Thor is able to combo off of his back throw, luckily.
Yeah, gets him with the baby toss there. Oh, points at him to build some meter.
He messed up. He wanted the super there. Because you whiff and you start the speech and you cancel into command throw. That actually was a sick mix-up, but the execution error.
Finds the hit with Deadpool. All right, cut in time. No, that's going to get blocked. Uses not to X Factor to save Deadpool, so now he's at the mercy of this mix-up from SkrullSpawn.
Oh, of course, we just come in and shoot, though, and is able to get the launcher afterwards. Nice little confirm. Keeps it very simple as well to actually tie this up.
Yeah, that all kind of worked out there for Bruno, because he definitely could have gotten thrown out of that Gimlet activation if SkrullSpawn had pressed the button just a frame or two earlier. But yeah, ties it up here.
Yeah, it's always a messy situation going for Gimlet when your opponent goes for some kind of jumping incoming, but we'll see if SkrullSpawn is able to keep it together here. Should be locking the same team, but is actually going to go for the vertical arrows this time instead of the horizontal. So is going to try and beat Thor at the source and get him before he gets these charges off, seems to be the idea.
Yeah, kind of pin down Thor, keep him out of the sky, allow Firebrand to get some more safe pressure. Yeah, I definitely like the idea in theory. We'll see if it worked out in practice. And there, like you said, those up arrows coming down, just trying to keep Thor out of the air, keep those mighty strikes from being charged up all the way.
Okay, next time we get pressure, you just need to be spamming lows. We are up backing out of everything right now.
Oh, could have gone for an unblockable there. Does find that low you were talking about, though.
Yeah, I mean, in Bruno's defense, in moments like this, especially playing on delay, you just have to pick a direction and hope, and usually just commit. You're not switching and reacting blocks. Like, there's no way.
Yeah, I mean, it's really a coin flip at that point. You just have to hope you're guessing right.
I mean, that's normal Marvel anyways. You know how it goes.
Yeah, very true. All right, so Thor down to about 15% health here. Has the opportunity to DHC out if they want to, because they've got that Deadpool super. Pretty safe. Choosing to let it rock, trying to build some more meter. Baby being a little bit greedy. We'll see how that works out.
Oh, jump back S was a good idea, but unfortunately gets kidnapped for the trouble. We missed the execution again, though, but we still get the punish afterwards. We're missing the back quarter circle L a ton today.
Yeah, SkrullSpawn's been missing that a couple times, like you said. Still finding a lot of stray hits here, but... Alright, Kiss of Fire. I get Hawkeye in safe and tag back into Deadpool. Like this a little better because you have an actual true neutral assist with Deadpool zoning rather than, the alternative of quick work and Hawkeye. But, alright, Taskmaster's in, so we're going to see some zoning battles here. We're going to see a lot of arrows and a lot of bullets.
Yeah, and Taskmaster has the advantage in this one, if only just because he's building all this Firebrand health back. So all you really need to do is stall this out. No reason to engage too hard. As long as you're not taking a ton of chip, being evasive is more important than winning right now, I think, to try and get your Firebrand healthy and back on point.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Just regen as much of that red health as you can, but gets thrown there by Bruno. Bruno not able to confirm off of that, though. Yeah, like you said, about 25 seconds left here on the clock, and SkrullSpawn still has that life lead.
Now in this moment looking to be a little more aggressive, which I definitely like, but unfortunately is going to get shot up for the trouble.
And right now it's anybody's game because life leads are out the window at this point because I think Bruno's a little bit ahead. Doesn't find the confirm there, but all gets hit after the X Factor. You hate to see that.
Commits to both of the dashes, able to close the distance, and during the tech calls the assist, which is just so difficult to deal with here. Hawkeye needs 2 miracle hits in a row, but isn't going to find any of them.
Yeah, at that point, you don't even need Skrull to set up the unblockable for you. You got the timing right where you can do it solo. SkrullSpawn's going to take it. Got a little hairy there for him, but they're ending up taking it 3-2 here over Bruno.
Yeah, strong showing for sure. Able to get out of there. And definitely, I like the look of the team. And Chad, you guys can't say I look like every single white commentator that comes on here. You have to pick one. Because all of them look different. Unless I'm just like this unique entity that looks like everyone. Come on. Like, we gotta find some reasonableness here.
Alright, so Tony's gonna get the glasses off. M.O.D.O.K able to block that. Now, yeah, Priest is gonna be able to set up shop. That's the throw, and he's gonna be able to get the pickup. Very nice. Oh, got the extensions there.
Nice use of the balloon bomb. Yeah, actually goes for the tag though. So Ryu coming in, gonna go for the super here, is gonna be able to break through, but Hsien-Ko's just gonna go for the straight tag, take the damage herself.
Yep, gonna put on the armor. I like this. This is not to bring in M.O.D.O.K right away. Gonna get the gong out, some zoning, throwing the bonsai tree. Armor back on and gets the safe tag. All right, very good situation here for Priest.
Oh, Hsien-Ko's on our list of people with installs that build meter.
Does she build meter while she's? Yeah, she does build meter.
I think she does, yeah.
All right. So Tony gonna bring in Wesker. Gonna get punished though for that unsafe tag. Gets the full extension this time. Just goes for a knockdown. It already used his ground bounce.
Boy, clean up there. Gets a hit on the assist also. So Viper losing a chunk off the rip.
Gonna get the throw here. Gonna spend the X Factor. I like this. Get rid of the mobility, but drops the confirm.
Oh, and unfortunately, it's M.O.D.O.K that you're X Factoring against. And he's so good at being able to kill the clock in these moments.
Yeah, very Marvel 2 Storm-esque is M.O.D.O.K in this game. Can just fly to the top of the screen and kill all the time he wants.
That, and now your team is in the worst possible order because you do have that Ryu coming in last. And not only are you not a Ryu player, but into M.O.D.O.K and Hsien-Ko gold armor assist and missiles. This is like the closest thing to a 10-0 I've seen in a very long time.
Is this a 9-1? Tell us. This has got to be one of those 9-1s I always hear about.
Oh, dude. Yeah, cooked up in the end on that one. A tough situation that Priest is able to set up, and Tony just couldn't quite find the answer in that one.
Yeah, so he's going to stick with Ryu here. Tony, the classic, don't move at round start. Just stand still and look intimidating.
Dude, that is, and the worst, I think the craziest thing about that is that is actually a 6 parsec mix-up, because you're like, are they having controller issues? Should I? And then he launchers, and you're like, oh my god.
Obviously, that strategy way more effective with his normal team than it is with throwing S with Ryu. Ooh, gets the gong reflect.
Sick, he converts into a tag, and now back into that tough situation. The Priest gonna get cooked up. The 2 main characters taking a grip off of that one.
Yeah, Hsien-Ko Hadouken does do pretty decent damage when you hit it raw, so I mean, gotta be careful with those assist calls. Yeah, this is the struggle here for Tony right now, just getting pinned down by M.O.D.O.K. Viper coming in. Nice tech on the throw. Does get the EX Thunder Knuckle to bust out. Gets the crumple state, so she's still able to combo after all those trades. And there's the OTG assist.
Yeah, he's got his combos this time. But no, he gets the wrong Seismo. And this is not going to punish. She's gold armor. Had to X Factor just to survive.
All right, so she does not build meter when the gold armor's on. So that's good to know. Yeah, Tony though had to expend his X Factor to try to keep C.Viper safe, and now yeah, just slap back on the armor. Just gonna do it again. Bring in M.O.D.O.K, and yeah, there's not a whole lot that Tony's team gets to do about this right now, especially once that X Factor is gone.
Oh, okay. After landing, actually goes for the tag here. Wesker, I think, will be able to do better in this. I mean, does have the threat of the command throw, potentially, depending on how things go, as well as a good projectile. I mean, Viper Eye Laser, obviously, is a very, very strong projectile in its own right, but I feel like Wesker's movement will be better in these moments.
Absolutely. Now, tags in Doom, I like that. Tagging in the healthier character, maintaining that life lead. Knowing that you're in a really strong position here, you still have all three of your characters and your X Factor available. Tony content to just kind of try to apply that pressure with the Samurai Edge and look for an opening. Standing medium confirmed there, punishes the whiffed push block attempt by TreeKilla.
Say all you need in a moment like that, and now should be able to secure that kill. One bar, might spend another, but instead just has plenty of time. Is going to leave in Doom for the mix-up.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is one of those things where Viper without a team, you know, doesn't do a lot of damage solo. Not going to be able to chase down Dr. Doom, especially through that Hsien-Ko armored up Senpu assist. Free's going to put another one on the board here, going to go up 2-0. And we get the Hsien-Ko win screen. Let's go.
They always appreciate it here. The juggling is kind of sick too. Are the items she juggles random?
No, so I think the items she juggled for her victory are set. I think that's a set animation. It would be cool though if they were random. I would love to see the bonsai tree come out. I just want to know where she hides them all.
That's a great question that unfortunately we'll never have the answer, but just a spirit coming through with the raid. Appreciate you a lot. One of the absolute homies. If y'all are ever checking in for Tekken during the weeks, definitely one of the faces you'll see the most. Shouts to the king.
Gonna get the glasses off. Yeah, runs into the Analyze cube. Very smart there by Priest.
Couple shots working out well. Oh my god, and the jump scare. M.O.D.O.K is so fast for no reason, man.
I mean, if you had a jetpack attached to your rear end, I would imagine you'd be pretty fast too. He's gonna get a full confirm off of this because the missiles are gonna pick up. That's another super. Not gonna kill. Yeah, but he gets a reset attempt there, and it works out for him. Oh, TreeKilla switched to Thor while we were talking about all of that. He's made the switch, gets a projectile assist, but Thor in the back, less than optimal because Thor does not get a speed boost in X Factor level 3, one of the few characters that falls into that category.
Yeah, one of like 2 or 3, which is, again, super unlucky in these moments here, but there it is, enough to secure the kill.
Right, so he is going to X Factor up with Thor. Nice blocks, but you can't block forever on that M.O.D.O.K pressure. The baby legs are eventually going to open you up. Priest, for being on a pretty bad connection playing out of the West Coast, looking really crisp right now with M.O.D.O.K.
It definitely has been getting better and better on playing on this, and like you said, looking extremely consistent here. Should be able to secure the kill on this one. Plenty of meter to be able to spend. And actually, no, it doesn't connect. I thought they fell from a little higher, but it doesn't matter in the end. Still finds that touch.
Yeah, the 10 Raiha mace balls fall from a fixed height, so it's kind of similar to Haggar body press where they're fixed. So that's 6-3-1.
6-3-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot we had to. Yeah, I mean, that's another character that we had to very specifically because we had a couple Spencer players that will remain unnamed who were terrorizing people with just the Spencer. So.
Yeah, we get to see some of that tech you were talking about earlier that we normally see out of Firebrand players, those raw tags. We get a command throw here from She-Hulk, gonna get the Dizzy into their own raw tag set up into Chris. Do a lot of damage here.
It restands, it builds a ton of meter. That flamethrower is absurd for meter gain in moments like that.
Yeah, not only does that all work out, but he raw tags and gets an order where he gets to DHC into bionic maneuvers and not have to DHC back into She-Hulk. finds the meaty hit on Firebrand, gets the restand there, and yeah, another raw tag.
Oy, but a dropped combo is going to leave Firebrand alive, and we have one of the underrated threat lurking in the background here. Obviously, for anybody that does not know, as I said in between sets, PZ is the best Hsien-Ko player that the world has to offer. So we'll see if that comes up and ends up being a potential thing to deal with here, as we are going to go into the armor and get the tag.
Yeah, gets the luminous body on, gets thrown though out of the recovery of the unblockable setup.
Oh, so extremely tough coming up now.
But if there is an anchor Hsien-Ko that can do it, it's definitely PZ. Dashing right through the flames.
Yeah, I mean, this is a character that definitely demands some amount of respect when the armor is on. You cannot just ignore it.
He blocks the cross up from the Zenpool. Gonna spend the level 3. I like that choice.
Oh, just covering everything and pops the X Factor to get the extra damage and the kill. No, misses on the slant shot, but it's okay. The flash kick from Jenny.
There you go. Going to work with the business suit. St. Valentine up 1-0. Gonna kidnap the other side. TAC down. Oh, go side. I like that. Take a meter.
Oy. Unfortunate drop. Still ends up getting the connection afterwards, though. See, this is all counts as one big TAC infinite in my book.
Exactly.
This is one combo.
And he's got the proper extensions with both his assists. Optimal stuff here from PZ. Oh, I like that. The meaty light setup. I'm going to spend the X Factor to get rid of Spencer. All of this is something I'm on board with.
Super again. And especially with the X Factor spending, this is really good. Tags in. And I was going to go for the DHC here. Tries to set it up a second time, but we just get the snap.
Yeah, I feel like PZ there going for, like you said, the meaty to set up the luminous body into unblockable. All going to work out for him anyway, because he needed to build enough meter here to kill Chris, but that was a good setup he was trying to cook up there. Firebrand, that's going to OTG. And we go into 10 Raiha, and that should be enough. Yeah, PZ ties it up 1-1.
Dude, Hsien-Ko's back plink is so good. Man, imagine if she could move like that forwards. God
I don't
damn.
want to imagine that. She'd be more than a 1 at that point.
I need that, dude. Gets the kidnap, though. Back to the mid-screen. TAC is blocked.
It's kind of funny that you bring that up, because Hsien-Ko, really good back plink, bad forward dash. Kind of the opposite of Fumagorath, right? Mediocre back dash, but really good forward.
A clean tag, though. That damage we were talking about before should be able to secure it here, especially with the torpedo. That long... Dude, it's so weird how some characters are significantly better when they have long OTGs, right? Like the Thor effect, the Chris effect.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, very nice. No block stun from the grapple assist. Gets a double raw tag to get the team in an optimal order.
Oh, dude, you love to see it. And it kills Dr. Doom. Optimal switch, optimal kill.
Oh, just light as a feather. Oh, that's going to hit.
Okay, and with slant shot here, we're going to be able to get the raw attack again if we want, but we got to keep the combo pretty short. This is going to scale up, but no, we just tagged straight off of it instead. Didn't even need to go for the torpedo. In my vision, we had torpedo OTG and a clothesline tag, but instead, Chris just, you know, taking out the middleman.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, St. Valentine, very optimal play so far with this team. Really impressed with it.
Juggle in the corner again.
Yeah, that's the setup he was going for earlier, because Zenpool is going to pin him down, but drops the extension. Gets the healthy American reset. Jenny's going to go down here.
Clean kill, the backdash. Oh, he demon missile to try and cross up there, but Spencer doesn't have to hold mix-ups like that. The grounded movement looking good.
Yeah, and PZ being very aggressive despite knowing that Spencer's got meter on deck for bionic arms. Isn't going to matter here, though. Finds the hit and gets another TAC attempt.
Oh, back to the earth. Nice timing here. Ah, but missed out. Still okay, though. Is able to get the throw anyways, and it's low enough to the ground to be able to pick it up himself.
Yep, all worked out. Yep, just not going to let you play. Pin you down, make you block. Doesn't even matter. Oh, takes the hit so he can roll out of it. Actually very smart there from St. Valentine.
Oh, and unfortunately on that one, I don't think we were trying to take the hit. Just gets clipped on into the corner. A really unfortunate situation comes up, but we're actually able to tech out. Goes for the S on the way down. Potential for an X Factor cancel there, and I love that PZ's just mashing the light, honestly trying to bait it, it seemed like.
Yeah, just, you know, mash your fast buttons, make sure you're covered, make Chris have to work for this comeback, because that's not a very capable anchor in most cases. All right, fire kept him safe. Well, that's going to hit. Very smart X Factor choice there from St. Valentine. All right, he's 2 hits away. All right, safely brings in Doom.
And I feel like Doom getting in is really just the final nail in the coffin here. Instead, it's just going to be the Magnum immediately.
Final nail in the coffin, but for who?
Okay, X Factor timing is good though, and we're able to get away. No!
Oh, double axe handle from the top rope!
Oh no, PZ gets caught trying to do something and just gets clubbed for it. So unfortunate. At least for PZ. For St. Valentine, that's a 3-1. We're out of there. Loves slow-moving projectiles. He loves assists that help him use pipe effectively in certain combo routes and not use his ground bounce, like off of command throw. And he checks all the boxes. And we're going to see the ceremonial, both of them armor, both of them tag. So we're going to have equal priority in terms of the assist power here.
Yeah, this is going to be one of those matchups where it's all going to come down to who calls their assist second, I feel like. Or who runs into Lariat first, and in this case, it's Clem who gets the hit off the Lariat, X Factors, kills the Haggar, and now they've got all the momentum in their corner.
Fortunately, the timing of that assist does not work out against Raccoon with the Deadpool.
Able to get the pressure off using the trap super, but big hill to climb, especially when your Arthur is taking all that damage.
Oh no, and that's such an awkward spot because against any other character, Haggar's lariating there because that's actually a pretty easy lariat when you hit the ground, but you just cannot afford to do it against Raccoon. He has to X Factor, but his Arthur still dies.
He's able to get the punish. Arthur does build meter here in his armored stupor, but Paradigm drops the combo. Gonna get lit up here, gonna kill X Factor time, and gonna do a lot of damage and allow Arthur to get a safe tag out.
Yeah, and just like this, I mean, it is pretty much over. Nothing really to be done. Does get the jumping guns to be able to seal the deal. And a pretty easy closeout at that point for Clem. I mean, it really does. Like you said, first hit decides so much of this.
Yeah, because these Arthur teams are typically going to be very front-loaded. Well, if you lose that point character, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. And Clem, once again, finds the hit early on. Going to build the 2 meters he needs, and this should be enough to kill.
Yeah, just enough there. Didn't even need that little extra extension. Meaty jump light to get him to the ground. Good blocks on everything.
And such great pressure right now from Clem. I imagine they're going to work in a command throw soon, knowing that Paradigm's been blocking low a lot.
Avoids the log traps, gets out of the corner, straight back to the grenades now. Teleport to try and close that distance, which I definitely respect. But unfortunately, it's just not working out. The shoot-up game a little too good here for Clem, and we get the teleport, the left-right mix.
Yeah, now Digum's going to have level 3 X Factor Arthur, which is a great anchor, especially when you have armor on, but getting through the wall that is Clem's team is going to be really difficult for Digum right now.
Checks the legs. And this combo, even if it didn't kill, when armor hits 0, you're just cooked. It's just such a horrible position for the Arthur player.
X Factor here, not even going to need it. Tucks him up into the air with the Hoodlum launcher, and Clem going to go up 2-0 really quickly here over Paradigm.
I like that, round start DP.
Get him off me.
No, and I feel like that's the reason we started Haggar in that moment was to oh no, and the reset, just everything going wrong. There's just so much bad happening.
Yeah, good awareness there by Clem, knowing that they got him with the backdrop reset in the first game, chose to go with the pipe there. Paradigm was trying to mash out of the command throw, ended up getting piped, gets hit by the cross-up Violent Axe, and yeah, everything has gone downhill quickly here for Digum.
Just out on the jump light though, gets crossed underneath afterwards to get the pickup. Such funny sequences, and that should actually be the end here. Arthur, I mean, I want to believe, but there's not much to believe in here for the night.
Yeah, Digum is done. He is conceded, and that is a very convincing 3-0 win for Clem right there.
Yeah, I mean, wasn't his original team was like a M.O.D.O.K team, no? Like he played some stuff, but we're actually gonna go with a variation of the Giants of Science here. It's gonna be Nemesis with the Haggar behind it. Normally, when you see this team, you usually see Sentinel. But, you know, I like this. I like the Shell too. Plus, I mean, TJ's Haggar is better than his Sentinel, I think. Not to say his Sentinel is bad, but he's just a disgusting Haggar player.
Yeah, so he's going to get the pickup here. He does get all, like, the standard extensions, you know, like you mentioned. Gets that damage. Going to snap. Take out Laura. Yeah, I like this decision. X23 is a very scary anchor. Going to have to TAC. Going to build enough meter, but drops the combo. Laura just a little small. X23 with that weird body.
Dash up, stand light into the snap, jump medium, usually your key air-to-air tool here for Nemesis as well. You're going to see that a lot if opponents start super jumping.
Right, gets the hit, but chooses not to confirm the light. Maybe he didn't believe in it enough, but gets the wall bounce. Oh, Haggar is going to go here. Oh wow, lives with a pixel.
The lowest pot lives with actually 1. Super comes out, only hits with the 1 though. Unfortunately, that super is historically extremely bad at tracking. And we thought we were gonna go for the throw there, but it doesn't work out. Ends up just getting the connection.
Yeah, finds the stray hit with the Gamma charge, and that's gonna be enough to take out Storm after he spends the X Factor. TJ in a really good spot right here. Kenny notorious for swinging on incoming, and TJ was aware of that, just threw out the meaty H. Just like that, TJ, he is not real. He's going up 1-0 here over Kennybo. I like this choice, starting X23 here, multi-hitting fast normals, able to blow up Hulk's armor.
Definitely agreed. We'll see if it lasts. Charge comes through and manages to get both. Should be able to secure the kill here pretty easy off of this one. Is going to X Factor though for a little bit more of an extension here.
Oh, he gets a dirt nap set up too. Oh, didn't have time to do it. Is the Nemesis real? Is the X Factor level 3 Nemesis dream
TJ,
a reality?
You know what you must do.
Oh no.
You've been
if he
placed
level
here.
3s, then we have to close the stream.
You've been placed here for 1 mission.
Mission not a success so far. Storm cannot kill off of this.
Be careful. Nice H.
Oh, trades with the armor. Nice. Now has to spend the bar. No, doesn't have to spend the bar. Nice use of the aerial rockets.
He was looking for it
Bro,
right there,
he was
dude.
scheming so hard. He wants that level 3 so bad.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. That's tough. Yeah, you can just run away and hail all day right now. Nemesis cannot do much about this. Can't even super jump over it. He's too big.
Yeah, I think that the only possible way No, because I don't even know if that would have worked. Yeah, I think if you go DP Super as Nemesis, when she does the first Hailstorm, I think you can get one more look, because I think you get a knockdown off of that.
It's if he gets close enough.
Yeah,
Because she was full screen at that point. I don't know if he would have traveled far enough.
That's true, because the hit stop. I don't know. That's tough. It sucks to be Nemesis by yourself.
It does suck to be Nemesis. All right, so Laura's going to go down here. X23's out, so takes out a lot of mobility and, you know, those pesky multi-hitting normals we talked about. But, you know, Kenny Storm is no slouch. Jumps over the torpedo assist to get that confirmed. That was so smart.
No, the third rocket didn't hit, so it didn't have enough time to OTG again. That's so... Dude, Nemesis sucks so much.
That character's so bad. Capcom did that character so dirty. They're gonna Gamma Crush through this. Gonna save Haggar. Once again, Haggar living with a pixel worth of health. They dash down into it. Oh, lightning attack. And gets a confirm off of it. All right.
Nemesis comes
Snap was a
in.
good choice. Yeah, Nemesis comes in with no real assist right now, and Storm can kind of just zone right now. Like, you don't have to apply pressure. Make Nemesis chase you.
Yeah, your float is very good. Lightning Sphere, a good projectile if you're able to make room that does a lot of chip. A lot of options to come through.
And TJ just slowly, methodically trying to work his way in. The struggle of all big body players. Oh, finds the armor with that crouch H. This is rough for Jenny here. Hulk did not lose this matchup, and yeah, just finds the Gamma Charge into X Factor.
Unsurprising to see the pop in a moment like that. Good connection and a better cleanup. Be able to secure the kill, get the finish. Definitely looking strong here. TJ 1 away right now.
Are we going to see a switch from Kenny? All right, we're going to see the Spider-Man, still going to see Storm, and we're going to see Wolverine.
Okay, I'm down for the cause.
Now, the only big weakness here, I would say, for TJ's team, he does not have a safety HC. That hasn't come up as a problem yet, but yeah, he does not really have a safe one right now. But hasn't hurt him yet. We'll see if it hurts him in this game.
Just the info, by the way, coming through. Appreciate you a lot. $20 contribution to that match arena, as well as Koopa coming through with the $10 as well. Thank you very much to both of y'all.
And yeah, just using that Spider-Man mobility right now to make Haggar chase. Oh, gets the special knockdown from the counter hit headbutt on the airborne opponent.
Yeah, was able to just clean up with a launcher after that. This time, it's just the standing heavy on Wolverine.
And again, I can't even tell if that was a case where Kenny was swinging or if he did in fact get crossed up. All right, gets the confirm. That's not going to kill. Oh, didn't get the drop kick into the missile. The Wolverine does live with some health.
Oh no, and we get the throw, and with this amount of meter, it might be time. Absolutely.
He cannot get out of it. Got the bongo music from Spider-Man's theme playing in the background. Love to hear it.
Dude, and he gets the cheeky little the little TAC right at the end.
Oh, that capture assist paying dividends for him right now, too. Oh, this Team Super actually does a lot of damage.
Jesus.
All right, so up to Hulk, gets the hit. Oh, tried to go for the optimal confirm there. You get a relaunch if you're able to do that, that jump combo correctly, but Storm just a little too high.
I feel like at this moment, though, take what you can get, which we are going to. Does barely just get close up to the corner for the Gamma Charge to hit.
Yeah, he only needs 2 hits with the amount of health that Kenny's team has left. I mean, Hulk does enough damage solo where he needs those 2 hits right now, but it's all about catching Spider-Man in this moment.
Oh no, and the OTG to be able to secure the kill. I feel like Spider-Man was the one I was worried about because Kennybo is known for just ripping Spider Sting, so he's very difficult to deal with. What a
command throw, you get Gamma Crush there. Oh, he canceled too early. That is so unfortunate for TJ. He had the right idea, but canceled before the Gamma Wave came out. He's going to get level 3'd, and Kenny is going to tie it 2-2.
Oh, dude, what an unfortunate drop. A terrible day for rain or snow, I guess, in Bon Wonderland. 2-2.
Yeah, he had the right read, had the command throw, and just, yeah, unfortunate drop. And that opens the door for Kenny to come back here. Opens up Spidey with the low. All right, let's see if he actually gets the proper confirm this time. No, the rocket missed again. Oh, it worked out this time.
Oh, I love that. Ooh, with the
good
lariat.
stuff.
That was such a sick combo.
Oh, good X Factor there from Kenny. Good awareness. Nemesis should get out of there. But this is a rough look right now. This goes, we're all on. We'll run away and play safe with Storm, I imagine.
Definitely feeling like the vibe. Tries to land and just commit to the lariat. I love the idea.
Yeah, just going for body presses here, trying to catch him pressing a button, but Kenny can just get away. Again, body press does have a ceiling with how high it goes and how big the explosion goes.
You almost had two. There's no way you could have known, though. No way you're confirming that. Like, no way Kenny gets hit there.
Yeah, because if you confirm that S, you have to light Hoodlum Launcher. That's the only thing that's going to combo at that point, and that's not going to pick up Wolverine.
Oh, Kenny's
so Kenny
just
stalling out the X Factor though right now. Although if Storm goes down, like this is very winnable for Haggar.
Oh, you need to be so careful about how you lightning attack too. You can see he's on the hunt. Plenty of time. Finds the pipe.
He had the pipe, but he canceled the ground bounce state with the air S, and that drop could come back to bite him.
Berserker charge? No, I'm just gonna stay full screen. I like it.
Yeah, just keep Storm in. He's out of meter now.
Please be careful with your life bar!
Lariat? Oh, he could have lariated there and he would have hit her. Kenny is gonna take it 3-2.
Oh, dude, lariat was the only possible option in that moment. I do think it was close enough. I think you just barely would have clipped her.
Wolverine being lower than Wesker in terms of the point value is interesting to me. Because I feel like Logan is the better character, but to your point, less representation in recent tournaments.
Yeah, I think that another thing you have to consider when you're making ratio charts also is self-sufficiency. And Wolverine is definitely a little lacking in that category, and Wesker is the king, the duke. The overlord of self-sufficiency. He does it all by himself. He has
absolutely
everything.
Agree. Probably the most well-rounded character in this whole game. If you're going to learn this game, Wesker is a great character to start with.
Oh, for sure. He will teach you everything you need to know about the game 100%. And you have to access all the mechanics to be successful with it.
You got one of those classic historical battles right now. Chun-Li versus Akuma, looking like Third Strike.
Really looking like Third Strike with the super to go through with the invincibility.
Going right through, just whipping out the Hyokus in there. Shoutouts to, I believe that's SA2. But Akuma's down here. Gets the cross-up crouching heavy into the lightning legs assist. Gets the full confirm there, but drops the combo. Gives Wolverine another chance at life.
Remora with another gifted sub to Evil Kennybo. Thank you very much, Remora.
That implies the existence of a good Kennybo. No,
yeah, that's like the real Kennybo.
There's the real Kennybo.
The real Kennybo is the good Kennybo.
I guess so, man. Right, gets the crouching heavy into the hit on Akuma.
Dude, I always like to praise people when they get hits like that, but that is a push block, and I respect it.
100%. You don't use that normal from Wolverine. Shoutouts to Fruity Fetus for gifting a sub to the real Kennybo. So now all the Kennybos can have a sub.
Appreciate you, Fetus, as always. Thank you very much.
Nice block on the raw S there. All up to Legends Chris, but as we saw earlier, level 3 X Factor Chris, nothing to sleep on, especially when you get gunshot in the face like that.
Oh no, but not gonna matter with a moment like that. No, another crucial drop, another opportunity to, you know, make things up though, and the X Factor, but goes for the most random extension.
Just went for another dive kick instead of just pressing launch into super. Loses his Akuma and is going to lose his X Factor for it as well. Now Chun, very mobile, one of 2 characters in this game that has a triple jump, so she can get around a lot of this nonsense that Chris wants to throw out and really kill that X Factor time.
Oh, and manages to get both, but no. Chun-Li techs out. Does get the trade afterwards as well with the grenade here. And I imagine we don't get to see often, but I gotta favor Chris in this one.
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, how does an ordinary guy beat a dude that can shoot rockets at you? I'll tell you how, he just kicked you out.
Never mind, I guess. Apparently, it's another 9-1 I'm learning about. He shoots him up.
If your opponent has an airborne laser projectile, I guess that's a 9-1 in his favor. Like, Eccentric going up 2 or 1-0 here.
Oh, crumple. Nice, okay.
Should be able to kill Akuma here for maybe 1 bar. Akuma, not a lot of health.
Shout out to Bob Closser, by the way, coming through with the sub, as well as Geek Wolf with the 5 gifted tier 1s. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate that so much.
All right. Using that lightning legs assist, very reminiscent of Ryan LV. That assist can actually pin you down pretty well if you're stuck in the corner.
Oh, that top 2 timing was just perfection, though. We're going to get a decent amount of chip, buy yourself some room. Goes for the tag afterwards, though. I like that from Legend.
Yeah, Legend there using the alpha counter and the machine gun assist to get Chris in relatively safely, but gets opened up by that Tatsu assist once again. Should be a dead Ryu here. Oh, doesn't get the extension off the Berserker Barrage assist. I wonder if because Wolverine's in speed up that maybe that assist doesn't combo right. Shoutouts to Lucina Requiem, or Requiem? Gifting a sub to Eccentric Anon.
Hey, listen. The burners are going crazy tonight. Everybody coming through with their alternates. Thank you very much for saying it. Launcher to come out, gets it back into the corner, extends a little bit extra with the Tatsu just because we'll splice on top, get that extra meter.
All right, once again, it's going to be all up to Legends Chris here. Obviously, probably the best Chris player in the world these days, but definitely a tall task for him. Akuma died in 3 hits. Chris sneezed and Akuma disappeared.
Definitely one of them days for your boy, unfortunately. Goki, not a lot of life to play with in moments like that. And as Legend, we just look to close the distance a little bit at a time, play safe. You are low, you are behind on X Factor time. So at this point, playing the time down, I think can be okay for you.
Yeah, you got to watch out for Dark Chun. The Shadow Lady is very much real, but that X Factor level 3 has run out.
Kill the rest of the time very effectively in those moments. And again, the grenades are able to just save. That DP was genius to close the distance, though, and not get threatened by the grenade.
Nice air throw there from Legend there. Going to find the hit and should have plenty of meter to finish off Chun-Li here. Oh, nope. Going to have to spend the super, but Chun-Li is going to be left with a little bit of health. Oh, the landmine, though.
Player 2 wins.
All right, Legend going to tie it up here 1-1. Very good use of the landmine there. Cover all their bases.
Start again.
I'm gonna start Akuma this time as Eccentric. I like this. The point Akuma battles that you never see in this game.
Hey, but clean connection from Living Legend here is going to be able to get ahead on this one. Definitely the character you want to kill the most here. Eccentric, very good with all 3, but Akuma the biggest threat when you're just looking down it straight from the barrel.
Yeah, absolutely. Gets the raw S there on the incoming. Gonna snap out, bring in Chun, who is the much more capable anchor of the 2. Using that Hadouken assist.
And that wasn't even a combo. The overhead didn't combo into the low there. We just get the reset on the crouch medium. Everything works out.
Yeah, kind of staggered his pressure string there. It allowed him to open up Legend. Gets the cross up there with the bird kick assist. Should be a dead Wolverine. Show. Oh, level 3. All right, straight to business.
I'm just making 100% sure it kills for sure, which I definitely respect. The right call for sure.
Oh, just stay in front. The driest mix-up for the driest character.
Hey, listen, the double Tatsu for intimidation too. I like it.
Oh, and the rarely seen Denjin Super Tatsumaki with the whole storm effect. Love it as Eccentric goes up 2-1.
And it's actually very, very high damage. And Tatsu Super is very invincible on the startup too, so you could use it for some pretty cool stuff. Unfortunately here, the living legend, the Akuma gets cooked immediately. Eccentric with the touch, the X Factor right away. But Legend just swings for the fences and gets the hit.
Now working out right now, this is gonna pick up. Yeah, this works out. Just like that, the momentum swings right back in the favor of Living Legend. Plenty of X Factor time left too.
Time dwindles on a bit though. Cross up dive kick for the connection is gonna go straight into Weapon X and is gonna take us straight into our game 5.
Alright, so I've always wondered this about Wolverine's level 3. What is that weird freak at the end when the animation finishes? I've never understood what that sound effect is.
I don't know. I'm gonna listen really hard next time it comes up though, and I'm gonna try and figure it out.
I've heard it a bunch and I still can't figure out what it's supposed to be. But back into the match, we got Eccentric trying to pressure down here with this fireball war.
He flips back and forth. Oh my god, and the Chris assist allows us to get both, but we try to go for an unnecessary extension. Just launch her again. Oh, it's cool. Never mind. We're good.
Yeah, we're good. We're Gucci right now. And Ryu coming in, losing about 70% of his health. Can eat all this shit damage. The cotton candy super. That's going to be enough to chip him out, almost. Oh, Dash is under the fireball. Gets hit by that one, though. All up to Dark Chun-Li.
Okay.
Of these characters, this... Yeah, oh, go ahead, sorry.
No, I was going to say, just an opportunity here for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, of these characters, this is the one that Eccentric definitely plays the most.
Say, yeah, part of the main team. But oh no, the dive kick hits X Factor just to make sure it comes through. And Living Legend is actually able to do it there. Gets the closeout for the victory. And yeah, I mean, nice little comeback there. Eccentric had him on the ropes in the early stages of that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, two very close matches these last couple of rounds we've seen. You know, Legend able
Friday, so potentially something to look forward to in the next coming weeks. The getting the band back together, but no, right here, right now, still in it, still in this ratio, and Slotham is gonna stick with the Nova and is gonna bring the Nemesis.
All right, so we have Nemesis, Storm, Nova. Nova Anchor, not anything to sleep on. We've seen that from, I'm going to pronounce his name wrong, I believe it's Tyson. I always try to say it right. But Nemesis on point here with a good projectile, and I imagine some sort of combo extension assist from Nova. None of that matters right now because he's getting lit up by Deadpool.
Okay, back into the guns here. Storm, you know, using that float, as you said. I mean, across both of the games that she has been in, is very, very good at just being able to stall out that time. And they play pretty evasively, but unfortunately cannot evade the bolo.
Yeah, gets clipped there. Could be enough here for Zenpool to kill. Yeah, he has 2 bars. Oh, gonna choose to snap in Nova, I imagine? Yeah, that's smart. Take out the numbers, the character that's worth 6 points. I respect it.
Yeah, especially if your opponent is playing one high point character, especially if they're not normally an anchor and they're playing them anchor, that is a snap every time. Like, you know, absolutely. they've put all of their eggs in one basket, and conveniently they have put the basket right in front of you, so you can steal some eggs.
Yeah, that's gonna be a hit. That should kill Deadpool because I think he gets the DHC. Oh, never mind. Deadpool gonna live with a sliver of health. Ordinary guy gonna stall some time up there. Man, you talk about a team that does not do a lot of damage without X Factor. Storm Nemesis.
Yeah, I mean, both of these two definitely on the struggle. Storm doesn't build very much meter either. I feel like she is like so close to being an extremely strong character, and if it was just a little more damage or a little more meter, she would be there.
Yeah, she falls into that, like, you know, similar problem to Jill, where it's like you have a lot of good tools, but you just don't do damage.
Yeah. And just goes for the tag here. Is going to switch things up a bit. Nemesis tries to close the distance. But Akuma, I mean, his mobility is predictable, but it doesn't matter if you can predict it if you're too slow to do anything about it. Nemesis just has to watch him fly away.
Yeah, Nemesis tries to close the distance should be the headline of this evening.
Yeah, I was going to say.
He's been trying to do it all night. Doesn't get the super to confirm. Gonna get a safe DHC into Storm. That's actually going to chip out Akuma.
Listen, I know we don't have very much sympathy for him in his main universe and his main world, but here at Marvel, I feel a little bad for the zombie. I'm not going to lie to you.
Oh, he's struggling out there. That man has a bazooka and he does no damage. How does that make any sense? Man doesn't even block. He just stands there and lets you hit him.
100%, yeah. He literally just looks at you, and it's like,
his
really?
blocking animation is him saying, "I'm sorry."
Oh, dude. He's like, really? We have to do this again? It's just the worst.
That is true. Nemesis does get redeemed in MVCI, but then you're playing MVCI, and that's a whole other discussion. Zenpool's going to go up 1-0. Slotham going to go with the character switch here. Going to go to Team Jaewon. Handed his new favorite team. I like that.
Yeah, Nemesis, and plus Nemesis's identity in MVCI is everything I don't like about the game. I'll talk about that in between matches.
That's fair.
There's one thing in that game I don't like, and Nemesis, the whole reason you pick him is to do it.
All right, so this, a completely, you know, a very similar problem to the last game for Slotham. It's trying to close the gap on Deadpool with a character that doesn't have their own projectile and not having a full screen projectile assist.
Wolverine, unfortunately, his newfound helmet does not help him survive the unfortunate damage there.
Oh, just wake up with S. But unfortunately, Storm not able to confirm off of that. Gets the reset with the Tatsu assist, but again, drop combos.
L Quack coming through, says ratio tournament greater than non-ratio. I respect that. $8. Thank you very much for the contribution to the match arena.
Yeah, that's a fair take. I respect it. All right, just dash understanding late. You like to see that. X Factor to take out the more threatening anchor. Smart move. All up to X Factor level 3 Storm, and that's the wrong Canadian pilotinger.
I was going to say, yeah, not the one you want there, unfortunately. Makes it 2 games now for Zenpool, continuing to just assert dominance here again with the main chicken, the main squad.
Main squad, yeah, I mean, that's kind of been a theme we've seen tonight, is a lot of players who get to play their main squads have been doing really well in this tournament. Oh, almost a happy birthday there for 5-Lot Ham, but unfortunately Zenpool finds the button, finds the open up, and Akuma's going to go down here.
Yeah, could have been off to the races. Super unfortunate. Back to the bolos and into the super once again. And Akuma, even with the bolos scaling the combo pretty heavily, a pretty easy kill for just about anyone.
Yeah, tissue paper health there. I believe 750 is what Akuma clocks in at, so not a lot of life there behind that guy. But, and Storm getting opened up here as well. Nice block on the reset attempt.
Yeah, that's always one of the weird things about watching. Oh, we're actually going to X Factor and just super twice to take the kill?
Yeah, I like that. Take out Deadpool. Oh, doesn't take out Deadpool.
Oh, no.
Loses his X Factor, and he's going to lose Wolverine. Never mind, he is not going to lose Wolverine. Commentator's curse, let me fix my face.
Wolverine with big turnaround here. For this next open up, just go same side, and we just pretty much jump away, safe and clean.
Good blocks there. This will be safe. Push Wolverine all the way back too. That's the important thing. Get the pressure off of you.
Oh no, the tag was bad. You even got Wolverine to waste the meter there. Way too hasty in that moment.
All right, but Akuma finding the light here, and I think this is a pretty even matchup. I mean, Storm can avoid, not if you just run into that Demon Flip Palm. That's going to do a ton of damage.
It's just more than enough to kill off of that one. Zenpool going to take it down 3 games straight. Good stuff.
Oh man, all right, yeah, nice stuff from Zenpool again. People playing their main chickens, coming out in full force tonight.
My first top 24 at a tournament ever was MVCI. I love it.
I respect that. I like it's not an easy game to win at, especially if you're not playing like the broken stuff. So.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of not the broken stuff, we got She-Hulk here, Spencer, Chris against Haggar, Deadpool, Arthur. So the main chicken's coming out for both players.
Get that throw, clothesline, and now potential. No, I was gonna say She-Hulk might try and go for some cheeky little reset stuff there, but just the tag into Chris. If you're confident you can build the meter, set it up.
Yeah, you're going to do so much damage here because you get this super, you're going to DHC into bionic maneuvers with one more bar to spend after that. This should be a dead Haggar. Zip, zip, 80k. Yeah, he should be dead. It's the follow-up will kill him. Yep. There we go. I did my math right. Look at me go.
Oi, but we get the connection, the light straight into the launchers. Big Dudester coming through. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. 9 months. Another just straight up launcher for the hit here. Clem running wild right now, using Shoryuken the way that God intended.
Hey man, raw launchers have been working well for people tonight. Just, you know, stick with what's working. Right, using the torpedo for the OTG to get the relaunch. Oh, X Factor to probably try to get some extra damage there, but drops the combo, gives Deadpool another chance at life. Mashable anti-air jab coming through.
Super into super, full screen, pretty easily able to confirm there. The extra jumps just to make sure that all of them hit. Sometimes it can be a little too high. It's awkward.
Gonna find the hit here on Chris. Now Clem's team, again, as we talked about earlier, once Haggar dies, you do kind of lose a lot of damage on this team. Doesn't get to loot the supers, but he does get to get the armor on and get a safe tag into Deadpool.
Okay, flipped on past. I was... What a way to confirm that.
My man linked, what, like 6 jabs into an assist, into more jabs? Balanced.
And a great throw there. I mean, She-Hulk is just kind of a sitting duck in that moment. Not much to be done on the way down there.
Yeah, you're just having to hold all this chip right now. Chris gonna have to come in and eat it too, and yeah, that's gonna be it. Clem's gonna go up 1-0 here.
Yeah, well spotted, well played from Clem the whole way through. Straight back into the rematch here. The expected situation for both players. Not gonna be any swaps that I can foresee. Max distance against the confirm.
Drop kick into stand medium, fully confirmed there for Clem. Great stuff, but used his ground bounce already, so didn't get the snap. Oh, nice. Just use that fear factor and get that command grab. Oh, but Haggar's big body messes up the raw tag combo.
Oh no, was a touch too far away on that one to be able to get anything done, and now it's going to get cleaned up for the trouble here. I think Chris dies on this with the 3 supers.
Yeah, I believe so. Man, I love hearing the sound of the pipe hitting in this game, that big old bonk noise. Nice block on the grapple. Finds the hit on Spencer. Not going to have any meter to kill, so has to go for the reset. Chooses to go the pipe route. I like that.
Right,
I like that Deadpool says a bathroom break every time his assist leaves. That's hilarious to me.
Oh my god, on incoming, you just press down into heavy, but no, had already used the ground bounce there. Still alright though.
Oh, that's a good setup. Too far for the command throw to actually hit though. Blocks by Clem. Gotta be careful though.
Oh
nice.
My. Kara cancel there.
Really bad command normal into a command throw. You like to see that, but Arthur gets to live, and now this is the problem we saw last game where it's just zoning from Deadpool.
That was a perfect snap actually. We have a decent situation here. St. Valentine playing it so well, gets the hit, and now gets the juggle. Only gonna need 1 hit of the super. The drop kick will kill him.
Wow. X-Factorless Anchor Jenny securing the win for St. Valentine as he ties the score up 1-1.
Almost gets the combo there as well with the jump S, but no, this time we weren't quite ready. Only gets the one, but we're able to get the reset.
Yeah, not a lot She-Hulk can do to get out of that. Gonna have to eat it. Just 1 bar spent. Oh, nice. Uses the meaty light. Makes sure Spencer can't get out of the corner with the zip.
Again, one of the reasons why these two are just such a perfect pairing is because of that assist right there. And you can see he didn't use his ground bounce, was able to get a pretty significant extra extension.
And Spencer going to go down here, not going to have to spend any more meter. Nice block on the same side heavy, but gets hit by the quick work assist. That is a low.
Dude, people forget that you just have Nova crouching medium on a low that launches you. It's really good.
Pretty much, yeah. Oh, does not kill with the hoodlum launcher. Chris gets another chance at life.
Oh,
but finds the throw. Once Chris left his feet, it's just like, just wait your turn and jump and grab him.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that is one thing that a lot of people get into trouble for, is that just like jumping in this game is a pretty big commitment. And jumping forward is a massive commitment, especially with a character that doesn't have an air dash like that. Chris, when you jump forward, you are just like, you are essentially betting your life.
Yeah. Yeah, like you said, when you don't have an air dash, when you don't have an assist to back you up, you're hoping you can tech the throw.
That's one of my biggest piece of advice to newer players is like jumping without a plan is like just asking to die in this game.
Absolutely agree. All right, St. Valentine wasn't able to get the follow-up after the Bionic Maneuver Super, so Haggar gets another chance at life here. Solid plinks behind those Arthur daggers. Even though they're not empowered, they're still good. Not going to matter, though, as Haggar goes down.
I thought he was going to get the combo there. Oh my god, the footsie
gets the combo
though.
there instead.
Oh my god. Like the most max possible distance confirmed to come through. Actually disgusting.
Right, man, this is a really good situation for St. Valentine. Clem got, Arthur with a lot of meter and X Factor, but he's got to survive these mix-ups. Right, that's going to hit. Should be able to loop the supers. Yep. One more.
So you said you've been playing Marvel too. A little hyper Viper beam make you feel right at home.
Yeah, pretty much. It's not 2 frames and invincible, but you can still loop it.
Oh, air to air, and the launcher had the right idea. See, the third eye is open, but unfortunately the third eye is just for offense. It does not help on the defense here.
Yeah, you need the 4th eye to block.
I guess it's none of us can block anything.
Exactly, that's why Marvel players stay getting hit, dude. We only have 2 eyes.
Yeah, haven't transcended quite far enough. St. Valentine takes the kill and evens things up. Another Game 5 situation coming up on our hands here. Right away, just into that zoning game, shooting things up as best we can.
Yeah, and I like Clem having Deadpool on point this game, Choosing to zone, the way he's been opened up these last couple of games by She-Hulk is just by, dash up command throws, so he's not even letting Jenny get close.
That is such a high-level Deadpool thing that you see a lot. If they go crouching light and then they immediately throw the grenade, that is specifically like that mix-up is tuned to try and kill you for push blocking there. I love it.
That's really unfortunate. Clem canceled out a Katana Rama before it OTG'd, so he didn't get the confirm into the super on She-Hulk, but gets the falling headbutt comboing with the Arthur daggers on Spencer.
Okay,
like the snap here.
Block, but unfortunately here, yeah, that's guaranteed at that point. Even if you had fallen into the bionic arm, I think that they can X Factor and just go for the Spencer command throw there. So I think you're cooked literally no matter what in that moment.
Yeah, you're kind of stuck. All right, spends the Arthur level 3. Gets a little bit of damage on Chris, but not a lot. And unfortunately, that raw tag trades him right into the flame grenade. Haggar is going to go down here, and this is, again, really rough for a team like Clemkillz where you've front-loaded. Oh, he's going to snap and bring back in Arthur. Interesting letting Haggar live.
Straight into the Goddess Bracelet and the DHC. Get your team back into a better order for sure.
Now we're going to see if that decision to snap comes back to bite St. Valentine, because now you've put Lariat Assist back on the table for Clem. You're going to lose your Chris here.
Yeah, and I was going to point out, if Chris dies, Chris is the one character who's not super affected by Lariat. These other two are going to have to watch their backs the rest of the game as long as Lariat's alive.
Yeah, so he's going to put Chris back in the anchor slot, let She-Hulk deal with the zoning. Man, She-Hulk going to get lit up here. Not going to bother to X-Factor, and then a raw tag into Spencer here. Weapon, same setup again. She gets him there.
Oh, and he X-Factored, and I think he was going to try and go for the double jump, but just didn't have time to react at that moment in the end.
Oh, nice block. I think he has the life lead right now. He does not anymore. Yeah, St. Valentine here. I think that's enough.
Yeah, I mean, it really comes down to how much percentage does Arthur have, and yeah, it was just enough to get there. The Arthur health total was really the only thing keeping us still in it. That was terrifying.
Yeah, absolutely. And Magneto a 5, Raccoon is a 3, Frank is a 2. Yeah, that team fits.
Sorry, I told you I'm trying to narc on people. They're switching.
Oh, okay.
They're switching stages. It seems though in the current situation.
Yeah, I think at this point we only really recognize Bond Wonderland as an acceptable stage.
Dude, listen, and that sucks too because I'm a Danger Room kind of guy. I love Danger Room.
I do like Danger Room as well. There's just a lot going on in the background, whereas Bond Wonderland, look, it's just pretty much a white backdrop. You can pretty much see everything.
Yeah, I mean, I do miss Asgard too. I miss the chicken. Good protection of your assist though with the with the gravimetric pull away. Tries to go for the high-low afterwards after the shopping cart. Can't quite find it.
Yeah, I mean, Raccoon, though, did lose more than 50% of their health, so Quack going to have to stick to just calling shopping cart for a little while. Oh, the Spider-Man mashing coming out.
Okay. DSC definitely clean. Really good chip on Magneto. And actually, the first shockwave hit comes out just in time. I thought Magneto was about to catch it to the forehead.
All right, so tried to go into a cheeky raw tag setup there with Frank after the shockwave hard knockdown, but wasn't able to get it. Storm going to find the hit here. Wolverine ate the trap super for her.
Yeah, very smart to just throw Wolverine. Oh no, Magneto. Okay, clean air movement, get out of there.
Yeah, Magneto, Frank, not a bad shell. You know, we've seen that from players like Fizzy Cups in the past, but Quack going to get opened up here, and it's going to be up to level 1 Frank Whack here against Penny's full team.
Oh no, it's just going to be the crouching low. And listen, man, our Xbox 360 Spider Masher right now is kind of doing work. Not going to lie to you.
He's looking pretty good. Right, yeah, Kenny convincing here, goes up 1-0.
I respect that. And yeah, like you said, did not take a lot of incidental damage and pretty cleanly won the point matchup against Quack. And as we noted, while Quack plays a ton of characters, Magneto is like one of his standout top 3, top 5 characters. Obviously plays it on the main team. I would say his best character is probably his Phoenix, but dude cooks with this Magneto.
All right, gonna get a nice confirm here into Raccoon. Should be able to get the kill here. Oh, did not do enough, and that's actually a punish. That gets the recovery to punish the shockwave. Brings in Storm. Gonna push Magneto full screen, gonna let Spider-Man heal up. Actually a pretty fortuitous situation for Kenny.
Yeah, gets the lightning attacks too. One more of those, and it's actually cooked, so he's just gonna go for the tag. X-Factor, though, from Storm, maybe was to get out of the way of the Rocket Raccoon assist. Perfectly uses the web ball. Kenny is playing ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, you know, you may not agree with how Kenny plays, but it is working out really well for him right now.
Oh, in the modern state of Marvel, if you're the type of person that gets irritated about how other people play, you hate modern Marvel. Because we got people like Kenny, people like Mario, people out here doing their own thing. And listen, man, you're carving your own path. I respect it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, as you've mentioned, modern Marvel, all sorts of teams can work. And this is just a case where Kenny knows how to make these characters work, and if it can frustrate you and throw you off your game, it makes those teams even more effective. Nice confirm off the camera.
Yeah, that's one of the sneaky best things about this shell is that that is such a good counterpunch interrupt projectile in using the picture, and Raccoon Assist is so good for being able to convert from it. It's such a good pairing.
That's a punish, yep. And he X-Factor to make sure it did extra damage to kill Spider-Man. I like that.
Oh, dude, Wolverine is just absolutely never approaching while this trap is up. Just cannot play the game.
Yeah, Raccoon just getting to hide on the trap, can throw a lot of other traps on the ground too to make Wolverine's life miserable. And then Magneto can just run away here. He's got log trap and shopping cart to back him up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Kenny at some point is just gonna have to send something crazy. He really doesn't have another option, but it's not even gonna get the chance to. His log trap with a clean confirm is gonna be able to lock that one up.
Yeah, one of the benefits about that assist, why you see it played so often when people do pick Raccoon, is because that wall bounce basically gives you a full screen confirm. Yep, we see it again right there. Oh, gets the super, does not X-Factor. That picture's pretty much able to blow up any advancing movement that Kenny wants to use, and then it can combo into the log.
Go Team Super. I mean, the old classic, we've seen that a million times. Tries to dash in for the lows afterwards. Does not work out. Quack's defense holding up.
Yeah, and again, Quack taking advantage of the fact that he knows that Kenny likes to do a lot of actions in the air. Log Trap can really blow up that type of game plan, and it's been working out very well for him these last couple of games. It's going to take out Wolverine. It's all up to X-Factor Storm. Very smart. Elemental Rage both have to X-Factor.
The timing on that was clean as Lucas coming through 11 months. Bro, focus on your vacation. I appreciate you watching some Marvel, dog, but your bro's out of the country and still peeping? Get out of here,
oh,
man.
It's
I
like,
love
it's
you.
tomorrow there. Like, enjoy yourself.
That's true. Bro, he's probably watching it eating breakfast, to be fair.
Yeah, exactly.
Shout out to you, man. Appreciate you as always, though. As Quack, it's an extremely clean confirm there. Taking Spider-Man to the corner and gets the TAC afterwards.
Yeah, and very smart because he had used the log trap assist in the combo. He gets to TAC into his third character rather than into Raccoon, so he gets to level up Frank a bit. Gets to level up Frank all the way to level 4.
Chainsaw's out. That's all that really matters. I mean, we do have the potential to go UI later, but it's not something you worry about too much here.
All right, gets the chainsaws. Those do chip now at this point. Gonna get the confirm because, man, Frank's normals get long range when he's at level 4 or higher.
Yeah, he becomes a true accomplished character. Raw tag works out. Here comes the super. We're attacking forward.
Oh yeah, that's gonna take out Magneto. Oh, he tried to roll through in super. I like that idea because that would have saved Magneto because it would have forced the cinematic state.
I do think they're out to breakfast because TNS Southpaw comes out straight afterwards. See, good to see you, buddy. Focus on vacation, brother. We love you, though.
Yeah, for sure. Shoutouts to all the TNS crew that are over in South Korea right now living their best lives. Love to see it.
Frank is looking for anything right now. I mean, Kenny's doing a good job of calling the assist and actually protecting it pretty well. This keep away game is doing okay, but it just can't last forever. You run out of real estate eventually, and now back to the corner.
Yeah, Kenny doing a better job here of blocking in the air. I say all of that as he gets clipped by an air-to-air, but he was doing good for a while.
Oh, no.
All up to Naked Wolverine against Ultra Instinct Frank and all these traps. Oh, that was dirty. Gonna knock him onto the boing?
Wow, and the OTG extends his hitbox just enough to land into it, it looked like.
Bro, I love this game. That was so smart from Quack.
Good block from Kenny. Raw tag.
Oh, nice raw tag.
Oh, man. Oh, no, dude. Quack ends it with the... Listen, if your character doesn't have an air dash, you can still try jump. You just have to believe hard enough. Just raw tag.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, even before that, to wake up with the super knowing that he had invincibility because he's Hulk.
That's true. The only reason I wouldn't have said that otherwise was just because Spider-Man lost so many of his partners. But we'll see on this next match here, the Zero coming through. Remora, I mean, Remora had a tough run last time. Couldn't, I believe, either made it into top 8 and lost in losers, or just barely missed it last time. So he's trying to, you know, prove that he's trying to single-handedly get Zero banned from this thing.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of those things where, again, you and I talked about this before the tournament started tonight. It's the choice of, am I going to pick a character that's worth, you know, 6 or 7 points and then run some mediocre assists and try to ride the backup I'm playing a top tier character? And that's the strategy Remora goes with. We're going to see how far that can carry him in this event.
And while I don't think he has a Hsien-Ko, he does have an Arthur. Remora is another very, very good random all player. Like, has a ton of characters. So I don't expect to see extremely heavy lifting from the Hsien-Ko, but do not sleep on the Arthur for sure.
Yeah, I mean, Remora, you know, by making this decision, he's obviously practiced up all these characters. He knows how to play pretty much all of the cast. So he, like, this team is very capable in his hands. We're just going to see, like, if he gets frustrated, if that mental guard break comes into play, is that going to affect his overall execution and his decision making?
So, listen, I like to give people credit where credit is due, but Remora, Zero, and Arthur are carrying this team. I'm not expecting much from our Darkstalkers friend.
Yeah, I mean, Lele has it rough in this game, all right? Like, he's not living a good life.
Dude, well, I mean, like, she is a character that just got ported over from herself in Dark. She's too much like her Darkstalker self in this game. And while that is, well, in Darkstalkers, her kit and her movement, the way that it is very, very strong. It does not port well to this game.
Yeah, if only, you know, like, Morgan had ported over like she was in Darkstalkers, and then that character would probably be fine. But no, Capcom had other plans. It's a Remora there taking game 1 while we were talking about all of that. Looked pretty convincing, you know, got his setup shop really early on with Zero and just got to play a Zero game with 2 pretty mediocre assists. And that's why Zero is considered by many to be the best character in this game.
Okay, kind of close there, had the right idea.
All right, nice jump loops there with the Sogenmu on.
Jump loop definitely turned out well. It's a standing heavy and full connection. After the bolo, Hsien-Ko is going to die for the trouble.
Yeah, and I imagine here, like, once Zero dies, this is where the matchup definitely swings into Zenpool's favor. Oh, nice DP there to punish the Arthur assist. Going to do a lot of damage to the little guy. Might be able to kill him here, actually.
Okay, so again, Mood just playing it chill. I mean, you've got to get some of this life back on Arthur. Might consider just X-Factoring to save both characters here. I really think you got to start considering that if you're Remora.
Yeah, I'd imagine he's going to prioritizing X-Factoring to save Zero over anything else. And right now, though, he's in a good spot. Finds the low there. Nice. The Eddie Moo classic.
Dude, okay, here's a tech tip for everyone. If Remora runs up to you and you are down backing and he neutral jumps, it is always the low. Dude, like, you can react to the heavy. If he hangs in midair for a full second, then you can stand up.
Yeah, exactly.
So many people get hit by that. I get so tilted.
I mean, it's the fear of that overhead, because, I mean, he usually tries to set it up with, like, the instant air jump late, and really the only thing he has to confirm off of that is doing Buster. Mm-hmm. Oh, he loses Zero, though. That's huge.
We'll see. The Knight himself is able to do it. Only has a bar to his name, and with Akuma behind, I mean, with 2 characters with OTG supers behind, you can't really commit to armor until you're in a position where you're pretty sure you're going to win off it.
Yeah, that's a naked man fighting in a snowstorm right now against 2 very capable characters. This is a rough battle for Arthur, and he doesn't have a lot of time on the clock to work with.
I'll say both of them. I don't know how they're doing the shoes off.
I mean, they're just built different, dude. Akuma can't even afford a real belt.
Super ends up trading. This might just... No way! You did the one thing that could lose, but you saved it. Okay. There was
Yeah, it all worked out
dude,
there.
You could have, like, that was like a situation where, like, hands off the controller, you maybe still win. Assist is the only possible route. Like Time Stone looking at all of them. It's the only way to lose.
Yeah, that was the one thing Zenpool could not afford to do, but unfortunately for Remora, the Super did not properly connect on both characters. So Zenpool able to put one on the board there, tie it up, but this might be another 0 game for Remora.
Zip Zoop back to it again. Remora with a very good air-to-air confirm is able to turn it into a complete kill on Deadpool, and the most powerful character on the team out of the way now. Good push block to mitigate that mix-up though.
Yeah, I mean, again, you see 0 on the screen and you think, okay, this is rough for Zenpool, but once you realize the 2 other characters Remora's got, you realize that, hey, if Zenpool can get rid of 0, this is actually really favorable for Zenpool, but the problem is 0's cooking right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And from bad to worse, too, with Akuma taking the brunt of the punishment now. Ryu just going to have to look down the barrel of all 3 characters again. Does have X Factor, though.
Yeah, I mean, that's an ordinary guy, but an ordinary guy with X Factor is still scary. Nice confirm, but he drops.
Oh, dude, he does the DP and just gets nothing afterwards.
I wonder if he crossed up his inputs there, or, you know, tried to do a fireball input and got DP instead. Whatever it is. Oh, well, he just killed 0.
Okay, Arthur's almost dead too.
X Factor is gone.
Oh no, but the dash under heavy and gets nothing afterwards. It's gonna be the terrible shockwave to follow, and Arthur is able to chuck
go
the
into
daggers.
Dark Paraito into Goddess Bracelet. Yeah, I know the names of all those moves.
I respect it. Listen, see, that's normally Southpaw's niche that he fills. So we need to, again, we're talking about it. You're filling that spot.
Yeah, Raito definitely not a Super you're gonna see a lot of, because yeah, bad shockwave. It's a 2-1 Remora right now. Zenpool trying to tie this thing up, but I mean, again, it's if Remora gets to play a 0 game here, he's looking really solid.
Yeah, but it's definitely a big if. Things are getting a little bit messy. Goes down here, gets the trade. Senpubu almost actually makes that confirm. That was close.
All right, nice air throw. Should be able to get the confirm there. Yep. Yeah, Senpubu, not a bad assist. I mean, it holds them there. It does good hit stun. It's just attached to a very mediocre character.
Yeah. Here we go again. Ryu having to deal with the most DP to try and, control some space.
Yeah, spends the X Factor there to try to keep Ryu safe. Oh, that sucks. Gets air thrown for his troubles.
Yeah, and a lot of stuff back and forth there. Zero was trying to be aggressive to try and actually prevent him from being able to punish his assist. There was just... Was he about to try and go for it, by the way? The TAC? And he went for the drop.
I thought he was
going
to go for the infinite.
Might have just missed the first DP, because you have to gong on the ground, and you just have to time it. You don't get to see your character. You just have to know. You got to feel it.
Oh, that demon works. Wait a minute.
Oh.
Wow, that crouching light hit behind her.
Oh my god, so does the Tatsu! What is this,
Right.
Akuma coming back?
We talked about Remora's decision-making potentially shattering earlier. This might be an example of that right now. You can afford to lose Hsien-Ko here. 0 is the thing you have to keep. Oh, but he's just getting hit.
It's just everything.
Everything is working out for Zenpool right now, and Remora is going to lose 0 because of it.
3 bars in X Factor, though, so if you push anything, you get cooked. I love this tag. That was a really smart tag.
Get the character in with a bit more health. Give Ryu the better assist. Gonna armor up. All right, hangs in the air with the special version of the Hadouken. That way he doesn't take as much chip.
Yeah, Cheetah Fireball working out okay there. Does manage to get him to block in that moment. Okay, now all you have to do is just survive until Arthur's armor times out, and then this character really doesn't have anything to fight you, and you can just start looking for chip.
Yeah, and I honestly don't like Remora spending the super there, because, by blocking, he's giving Zenpool more meter, and Zenpool could definitely, if he built the bar, have just supered once the armor popped. Didn't happen that way, but yeah, this is not a good look for Arthur right now.
Oh, and with time dwindling down and no meter, even with
wait
this
a minute.
hit, does he kill him fast enough is the question. It is Akuma.
He should build enough bar. He should get him. Oh my god, you had to super right there. He supered too late. You had to super earlier.
Dude, if he supers earlier, I don't think it kills, but I think it gets him in the lead, and that is all that matters there.
He had to super earlier to get the life lead. That is so unfortunate. And now Zenpool has tied it up 2-2.
Like, for sure, that super, it gets him ahead. 100%.
Yeah, like, you don't care about killing him at that point. You just kill the clock. And, yeah, I think he lost track of time, potentially, and that's really unfortunate for Remora there, because that was the match win.
Just like that, fighting it out in this final game of the top 8 qualifiers. Bro, I mean, Zenpool was the chosen one at that point. We hit the demon, we hit the backside of Tatsu, we had everything in that one.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where, like, now you're in Best of One Marvel, where pretty much anything can happen, like that.
Oh no. Where does this leave us now? Good damage to come through.
Yeah, Zero is gone, so this now, Zenpool does not care that he burned X Factor, he doesn't care about the resources he spent, he's winning this match right now.
Oh my god, and the jab into the low confirm.
Man, yeah, it's all unraveling here for Remora right now. Gonna get the hit. Does not confirm the super. He's gonna try to rock it out with Arthur right now.
I was thinking maybe he was gonna go for the DHC there to try and get a tag back in and have gold armor for his Arthur here. To have Hsien-Ko to support him, rather.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a bad choice. That tag was terrible.
Dude,
that was,
yeah,
that's the mental guard break we were talking about earlier that can sometimes happen with Remora, and that's unfortunate. But not getting punished for it right now. Gets a hit. That's to loop the super. Oh, not fast enough though.
Oh, dude, and the lances behind it don't actually do enough damage here. It's gonna go for the super. Doesn't get the punish, but it's gonna get the DHC.
Gets Deadpool in safely. Gets the healthy character in, and that's, again, this is all Zenpool cares about right now. He just gets to sit back and be patient, because Remora has to commit to stuff now.
And I mean, time is not quite a factor yet, but it could potentially become one. Okay, little dive kick action, gets the first hit.
Yeah, I like the overhead choice there. I mean, it's working out. Oh, that's Ryu gets the super jump, and that's going to be a punish. Yeah, that's a wrap. Remora knows that. That is an unfortunate way to go down, but Zenpool, the team we saw from him earlier.
Yeah, he definitely looked good with it. I think the team overall works out well. We'll see. I mean, approaching the Joe is obviously going to be the biggest thing you have to deal with here, but already doing a pretty decent job there with the log trap.
Yeah, and a thing you got to remember too is despite having a tiny body, Joe, I think, has 950k in terms of health, so small-bodied character with a lot of life, always hard to deal with.
That's Hurricane Kitten, by the way, coming through with the sub. 46 months. I hope you're enjoying your break. I mean, continue to enjoy it. Hopefully life is doing well for you.
Always enjoy those breaks and those chances to recharge. The log trap coming in hot there for Joe. Nice.
I like that Joe was just walking it out, too. He wasn't even trying to combo off that one. Knew he was going to get the connection.
How does that man, stay upright with that giant head and those tiny little legs? Like, I don't get it. Like, M.O.D.O.K needs a jetpack up his butt in order to do it.
Yeah, I mean, like, I have a giant head too, but at least, like, I have, like, a body to somewhat
You
be
have
able
a
to support
proportional
it.
body.
Yeah, I was going to say, this dude is just, he's different.
Oh, nice confirm there by Legend. Back up, did the standing heavy, I believe, with Akuma. Confirms off the super, takes out Dr. Strange. This is actually a good position for him.
Wow, that was a ballsy dash. Even if it was a push block, it ended up working out beautifully.
I like that both characters in this game that have a triple jump also have an air dash. Good design choice, Capcom. I actually like that. All right, so no X Factor for either player. This is actually not bad for Joe. Very evasive character, has the V dodge so he can get away from that grounded pressure that Wolverine likes.
Yeah, and depending on what happens too, even if he doesn't kill him on a hit, once Wolverine does not have the tools to deal with a red boomerang. He has nothing. He has to call his assist, and if it doesn't hit, then he's cooked.
Yeah. You get Locktrap to help you fully charge up those boomerangs. Yeah, just going with the zoning. Here comes the red one. Yeah, Akuma got to hold all of that. Oh, actually getting hit there kind of messed up because the log trap didn't wall bounce, so Akuma gets another chance at life.
Oh, dude, and that air normal, the air S being a triple overhead can sometimes mess up your timing on your blocks. The 6 machine actually does a little bit, but doesn't quite get through all of them. Too many projectiles.
Yeah, and actually, Legend able to snipe Raccoon out of this super too, but it doesn't matter because he gets rabies scratch. Raccoon gonna convert with the OTG fireball there, and Stripe Polka Dots looking impressive here going up 1-0.
Yeah, he committed himself with the launcher there and just held up forward to try and go for a, an aggressive choice, which you kind of have to in a moment like that. That's one thing I respect about Legend, is Legend, I feel like Legend plays the risk reward very well consistently. He knows that his team needs to be aggressive in certain moments and is willing to flip coins with you in such unexpected places.
Yeah, I can see that. I absolutely agree with that because, I mean, to your point, when you play typically mid and lower tier characters, you've got to know their options better than anything else and know when you can take those calculated risks.
Hey, all you need is a Raccoon. Finished up with the one big projectile at the end.
Best friends forever, baby. Raccoon and Joe. That rocking pink there, or whatever the bomb is called, and the dash down is pretty good mix up there on incoming for Joe. Good solo stuff.
Yeah, Shocking Pink, he uses it really well too. I mean, Stripe Polka Dots we've seen in the main tournament will drop Shocking Pink, stand on top of it, and you can't really approach him because he has Jam Session on his normal team. So on the ground, he just releases a button to blow up the trap, and if you jump at him, he calls Jam Session and charges a red boomerang. It's like, dude,
oh, that's really smart. Yeah.
What do I do?
Yeah, Icy Sarah makes a great point in chat that Beautiful Joe does really well against the low tiers in this game.
Oh yeah. I think most fighting games have a you must be this tall character, and Joe is definitely one of them in this game. He definitely beats every single character worse than him. Oi, nice pickup.
Yeah, gets the X Factor confirmed there. Oh, not all she wrote for Chris. He's gonna live. But gets thrown again, and Stripe Polka Dots here in full control, looking really convincing, going up 2-0.
Every single rule has an exception. Shut up.
Exactly. For all you know, Arthur and Joe are both crouching. They could actually stand up straight and be taller than they really are.
I was gonna say, dude is a superhero.
Yeah, man. He's a superhero. He gets the ladies. He's his own comic strip. What's not to love? And yeah, those red boomerangs coming out again, just a huge problem. Akuma getting, though, really good damage on range.
Oh no, unfortunately here, both characters and the big head plaguing Joe on that one. That extra, he has a normal size hitbox because of the forehead, and that unfortunately catches him in the full combo.
Bro, this man and his 33-pound head.
British coming through. Thank you very much for the subscription. Appreciate that a lot.
Yes, BR3 adders. Thank you for the sub.
I hate it.
I hate it here. Let me out.
Gets away from the trap. Is going to get the OTG in the finish here. So 2-1. We're on the board here. Living Legend. We're fighting out of this.
Yeah, good. And adjusting for the tiny raccoon body, making sure he had the right confirm, the right extension for everything there. Legend fighting back.
Akuma start here is going to go straight in with the super to get the snipe there. Prevent the boomerang. Very smart.
Yeah, at least prevents Joe from getting the game started early. I like that. And then finds the hit off the top two in the gunfire.
Can't see this block, though. We didn't want to commit because we didn't think we were going to build the meter, it seemed like.
Now that raw tag into Raccoon, though, going to be costly for Stripe Polka Dots, though. The hero has arrived. Now he's exiting.
Yeah, the hero unfortunately has departed.
Popped all that snack and got bonked.
Oh, dude, and then the launcher just to beat the attempt at the super there. No chance.
Yeah, very convincing turnaround here from Legend. I think that's not quite a perfect, but close.
Player 2 wins.
All right, Polka Dot's going to go back to character select, maybe try to regain their composure, possibly switch out Raccoon for someone else.
Yeah, I mean, thinking about what... Oh, we're hovering.
Oh, the Phoenix
This.
right.
This could be powerful. With Joe and Strange?
Or with,
I mean, I'm down.
if you pick Phoenix right here and do Strange and Dante, that works too, I believe.
True. Yeah, that actually does give you access to Jam Session if that's where you want to go. But no, it looks like we're just going to go back to the stuff.
Yeah, we're going to stick with our main picking. I like that.
Sorry, Aeonian, the bait. High level
Yeah.
stuff. You wouldn't
Hard bait
understand.
for Aeonian there. He was excited.
No, but we're
Even in ratio, Phoenix Wright doesn't get played.
Yeah, we're gonna keep off the law on that one. 2-2 though. Game 5 in a. This is also losers bracket between these two.
Yeah, I mean, this is... Yeah, you're right. I mean, yeah, because Legend lost to Jumpman, so this is all nice hit there with the... Not the pizza cutter, but the cookie slicer.
I respect that.
Well, good confirm off the red hot kick. Yeah, now again, it's just I can just zone you for days. I don't have to play the game anymore. Reminds me a lot of if you played Marvel 2 and you fought against a good Blackheart player, that's a lot like what fighting Beautiful Joe is like.
That's true. It's just his are a little more horizontal, and Blackheart's are like that weird arc. It's annoying.
Yeah, it's just like how do you know how to get out of my traps? And if you don't, you just have to hold it.
Deep cross up was super clean. It gets the same mix up again this time. Striped Polka Dots dashes up in DPs.
Yeah, if you guys notice, he slid under the Magnum shot too. Didn't slide under that one though.
Gonna try and close the distance.
He gets a trap out. Very good. Shoutouts to 1,000 Waluigi's with the subscription.
Here we go. X. I thought he was gonna
Doesn't
bring
get him onto the trap.
I thought he was gonna bring him all the way down to the trap.
I did too. He might have pushed him a little too far. Too many red hot kicks. Right, trap is gone, but X Factor still there for Chris, but a lot of work to do.
Oh yeah, I mean just finding the hit on Joe feels impossible. The triple jump, great normals on the way down, just so much upside. Being able to throw the downward projectile as well to stifle super jumps. He just has everything, but no, the launcher.
And unfortunately, they're the falling machine gun fire, which you usually use to OTG to extend the combo. Joe is too small. And that's going to be it. Striped Polka Dots takes it over Living Legend, eliminating him from the tournament and advancing into top 8.
Yeah, at that point, you just can't even really take any chip. So there's just nothing to be done. Just gets.
So we get an Iron Man X23 player not named Dapdip.
Interesting. That is very, very interesting. So this is, I mean, this is something that, again, talking about Atlanta, something you have seen quite a bit. You got the, the ins and outs of this shell.
Yeah, I mean, like it's what makes KJ's team really, really good too, in my opinion, is that you have a really tanky body up front to build you meter, backed up by some pretty decent assists. And when X23 has a lot of meter at her disposal, I mean, obviously that's when you get into the dirt nap setups and stuff. And I think Thor does pretty well against Haggar.
Yeah, plus Thor is one of those characters that does really well with slower OTGs, and if you're using Ankle Slicer, that is like a perfect slow OTG for him to be able to set up for some of his charge combos after his launcher.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so we do have the powered up daggers now for Clem, so that's going to pretty much neutralize the Unibeam assist from KJ, but KJ finding the low there. Got the OTG, but didn't finish the combo. Leaves Haggar alive, and that could come back to bite him.
Boy, and the team super, absolutely. All that meter invested. Thor goes down, but we have 5 bars now.
Yeah, we have plenty of meter for Dirt Nap, and characters that can't really get out of it. I mean, KJ doesn't have an assist to pin you down, but I mean, Dirt Nap is still Dirt Nap. You still got to hold it. Doesn't matter if Laura dies, though.
Yeah, now you're down to what it might be the most unfortunate situation now. Anchor Iron Man, a character who can have some struggles confirming off of his own normals here. Some of his stuff doesn't function too well.
Y'all remember when I said that Nemesis might be the worst 2-point character? I mean, Iron Man gives him a good run for his money.
Okay, we got the level 3 though. We got the kill. We're in there.
Yep, gonna chip out Haggar. I like this. Don't even try to mix up this guy. Just do the chip damage.
Nope. And if he commits to a Unibeam, and if he commits to a jump forward, Repulsor Blast really is the key here.
Now you're letting him get close, and that's the problem, because then you run into that.
Yeah, it's one of those ones. I feel like the idea behind jumping up to try and chip him with a Unibeam is definitely like okay, but it's just so much more superior to stay on the ground, go for a Repulsor Blast, and use the spread at the end of it to try and get the push away. You can build yourself a lot of room in moments like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Alright, so 1-0 per Clem here. KJ going back, just sticking with the game plan, but again, getting hit by that quick work assist.
Oh, okay.
He said, nah, dude, I got this lightning. Get that body splash out of here.
Definitely respect it. People forget. People respect that super a lot, but it is just high priority on the way down. It's not invincible at any point.
Yeah, no. It's the one you got to worry about is rapid fire fist. The body press is, you can punish that all day. That's a dead Haggar for sure. Mighty Tornado does a lot, or Mighty Hurricane, I should say, does a lot of damage.
Okay. That blocks the first sequence, ends up getting the launcher. Okay, Iron Man off to the races now.
Right, good stuff. Gonna take him out, and he gets a Dirt Nap setup now. Well, Arthur gets out, gets a chance to play. Gonna hit X23 with his own level 3, and gonna get the kill, and gonna kill the rest of KJ's X Factor time.
And with that cleanup, definitely looking strong. I love that little extension too. Uses the double jump to make sure all the bracelets hit.
Yeah, this is rough for Thor. Even if he had X Factor, it's crazy that a shirtless man in his underpants gives Thor so much trouble. But here we are.
Oh, and armor's up to try and guarantee the finish now.
Yeah, because those projectiles are going to start cracking. Eventually they're going to add up, or he'll just throw him.
Yeah, securing the air, so definitely good. Love to see it.
Hey, Tri-Blade is the best weapon, chat. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Our weapon is useful in Ghouls and Goes. Alright, 2-0 for Clem right now here.
Yeah, I feel like KJ has the right idea in a lot of moments, but it's always like one key misplay that has just been getting in the way.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the struggle when you play like a lower tier team, is you have much less margin for error.
Yeah, I mean, some teams just have none, and it just is like, add character select, but no, there it is. There's that one error we were talking about. Had the cleanest hit of their life.
Yeah, had the clean hit, just dropped the combo, and now runs into a lariat, and Thor probably going to go down here. Just spend all the meter. Yeah, you still got X23, you still got Dirt Nap tricks available to you, but not if you get air thrown like that.
Oh, the launcher afterwards too. I like this.
Yeah, saved his ground bounce by doing that.
Tried to go for the reset, ends up not working out, still fine, takes the kill. Iron Man by himself again, and he's just gonna get cooked up.
Yeah, you just have to hold that. Unfortunately, Iron Man, one of those characters that, you know, just kind of has to respect incoming mix-up. We can't all Helmbreaker our way out.
Listen, as nice as it is to be able to just send the down heavy, unfortunately, like you said, not quite in the moment there.